good to see you. I have waited all summer to see you and to be with all of the hundreds of people that are joining us for today's kickoff. So thank you for making time to be here with us. You know, as I think about this, I don't know about you, but I have just been trying to find ways to connect in genuine and authentic ways with the community. And so to know that today we can be here virtually and in person together, it just fills my bucket. It also fills my bucket to know what a difference we are all making together in the lives of children and families right here in our community. During a year where we have faced incredible amounts of uncertainty, both locally, nationally, and globally, it's inspiring to me to know that we can come together to create the change that we want to see here in our community. That is the power of community realized. I hope that as you attend our event today, that you feel like you're part of something very special, something unique, and that you know how much each one of you mean to our United Way team. You are truly our partner, and you are absolutely making a crucial impact on the lives of families here. Every single day, our United Way is working so hard to focus on our bold goals, to reduce hunger and homelessness, to prepare children to succeed, to lift people out of poverty, and to also help people be independent. The work that we do each and every day across all of these goals is really, really important. Your investments in United Way are the fuel that makes this work happen. And today, we're going to take a minute and we're going to shine a light on one goal and one issue in particular, homelessness. Because we want you to know what we're doing to absolutely be innovative, to bring new ideas and new work to the community so that we can help more local children and families defy the odds. This is such an important topic for our community because it's an easy one to avoid, especially when all of us have been working a little bit closer to home and staying closer to home. Over the last 6 months, I don't know about you, but I've changed my routines. And I know that some of us might have changed our routines to a point that we are staying in our comfort zone. We might not be looking for those in need, those individuals or those families, because it's easy to not see them because we might not be looking for them. It might surprise you that on any given night, we have over 1,000 people in our community that are homeless. The way that some of these families became homeless might actually hit a little bit closer to home for some of us and for you. Some of these families have experienced things that your family has also experienced. A serious illness, a mental health crisis, maybe the unexpected loss of a job. I'd like you to take a minute to pause. You can close your eyes if you'd like, but I want you to think back. Think back to a time in your life where you found yourself in a very difficult situation. You were faced with a problem that you were so overwhelmed with that you didn't think that you could overcome it. I know that I have personally felt that level of hopelessness and fear in my life. Did you have somebody that helped you? Maybe it was a parent, a mentor, a friend. What would have happened if that person wasn't in your life? Go ahead, open your eyes. I want you to keep that personal experience very close as we watch this year's United Way campaign video together now.
I just need a little more time.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why do we have to leave? I like our house. We want my bed.
I know, baby. It's gonna be okay. I need you to be a big boy for Mommy while I look for work, okay? okay. It's okay.
You can't keep doing this. Do you want to flunk out? Think about your future.
What future? Mom, do you ever think about how things used to be? I miss having my own bed.
I'm sorry, son. I wish things could have gone differently. I just need a little more time. I know. I'm sorry.
Mommy has an appointment tomorrow. You're going to the neighbor's house after school, okay?
Hey, Mom, can I use the car?
Yes, but come home right after the movie.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
With your help, we can prevent homelessness before it even starts. United, we are unstoppable. Take action today.
For those of you that are at home or watching from the office, take a minute to let us know what you thought about the video. Put your comments in. We want to hear from you. This movie and this video is so moving to me because it's based on the real story of a mom and a son in our community. And throughout the video, you saw Dylan with his fire truck. For Dylan, the fire truck represented more than just a toy. For him, it represented his hopes and his dreams. He wanted to be a fireman when he grew up. When he was younger, he tucked it into the box as he and his mother were moving from their apartment. And then it was there with him when his mom and him were sleeping in the car and when he was tucked under his blankets. It was there when he was trying to do his homework. As he grew older and he experienced more hardship, trauma, and defeat, his dream went away. And it was painful to watch Dylan throw away his toy and also his dream into the garbage. After watching Dylan's story, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to look at a passing fire truck the same way in our community. When kids don't have the opportunity to experience what it's like to have a home or to be able to sleep in a bed of their own, hope seems out of reach, and day-to-day survival is the reality. Today, you're going to have an opportunity to hear from Jan Anderson, who works in our Fargo Public School District. Her role there is to help students and families who are homeless. Jan has shared with us that there are kids who go to school and they worry every day, all day, about where they are going to sleep at night and where they're going to wake up in the morning to go to school. Dreams seem almost impossible, almost out of reach in that environment. They stop, they come to a halt, and often that child grows up unable to reach the full potential of what they could be, what they dreamed to be. We are all impacted as a community with that. Just a few weeks ago, we had a mom and a young daughter stop by our United Way office, and they were looking for more information about the school supply drive. And they were really excited. She was so excited to pick out her backpack so she could go to school. And I had a chance to hear a little bit more about their own personal story. And they had told me that they had just moved into a small apartment. And they were really excited because it was theirs. It was their home. And before that, they had just transitioned out of living in one of our local shelters. They had been there for 11 months. And I asked, well, what did you do before that? And they said they lived in a tent in Lindenwood Park in the winter. And I thought about that little girl, 7 years old, and I said, what was that like? Wasn't it cold? And she said, it was freezing. And she said that for her, she didn't know how she was going to get through that. And so to be able to be in a home of her own was so important. And I thought back to our video this year, and I thought, what if we could have rewound that little girl's story and her mom's story? What would we have changed as a community? How could their life look different today? When kids grow up without a chance to do well in school, to graduate, to move forward with their dreams, we all miss out. And these kids are our future coworkers and hopefully our community's future leaders. We as a community can help Amanda and Dylan. We can change their story, and we do this by thinking differently, by being innovative in how we solve community problems, by going upstream to think about the root cause and to help them at their point of need, their family's unique need, just like each of our families have unique needs and challenges. And so when I think about innovation and thinking differently on how to solve these really hard community problems, I think about our United Way team and our really amazing community partners that we're collaborating together to make this happen in our community. And this collaboration is ignited by people like our Vice President of Community Impact, Tom Hill. Please help me welcome Tom to the stage.